الأبله أيها الأبله اللعين عن ذلك
آثار به حسابت میرسن.
ولإثبات أن المنطقة الضمنية صحيح يلزمنا قياسة.
My heart, ya Siddiqui. It fails me.
Let me find you some help. Perhaps there is a doctor I can take you to.
Too late. Yet, there are still many things I must do. My life's work. A treatise upon the heavenly stars. I must get it to the House of Wisdom before my rivals claim it and steal my glory.
If you wish, I can deliver the treatise for you.
And then, there is my beloved son.
I will fetch him so that you can make your peace.
No, the treatise first. Help me retrieve it. Please.
I shall do so. My father was an architect. He too had his glory stolen by a rival.
My heart!
Sit. I will find the treatise.
It has 3 pages, each separate from the others. Please, find them for me.
Show me the path ahead. These numbers are beyond my understanding.
أتظن ذلك ممكنا؟ الصبر.
ساعدك في التعامل مع الإغريقيين.
I should check the second floor. The caretaker of books. He's dead. But he wrote Mansakh in his own blood. I wonder. Something in his hand. Fabric. Torn from a woman's gown. But whose? Strange fires and a dead caretaker. Horrifying. I should hurry. How is my chance to search her place? Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu. Another book of poetry by Harib. She definitely is popular in certain circles. Zahra is definitely tied to the Order, along with somebody named El Rabisu. Learned all I can. Better get to high ground and get ready. Zahra might return any minute.
Servants, prepare a glass of date juice on ice, and serve it with a plate of honeyed bread and pomegranates. Then prepare the bath salts. I am utterly beat. Paradise is where you find it. That old fool tinkering with his worthless ancient disc and held the station. Bah!
Of course, Sayyidati.
The real answers are in books. They are always in books. Am I not right?
Always, Sayyidati.
When I get that book translated, then we'll see who is the real head of the Order.
As you wish, Sayyidati.
Zahra thought that strange book would get their great work functioning. Good thing Hunayn could not translate a single word.
Hold on! Won't run so well once I pluck those eyes out. Get the feeling we are needed. You are with me. Who would be stupid enough to face us? Just come out. Where's this better?
Hey!
I should return to the Rafiq.
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabid, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people. I have stopped them for now.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be an informal gathering of scholars. Go, spy out this Fazil with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike.
But before I act, I will be sure.
قبل العشاء بإذن الله. حدث عن تسجيل الوقت الشهر الماضي، لكن ابن إسحاق زجرني كما ماذا
سأعثر على جني.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's
Go away!
brightest, sharing their wisdom.
tell you about the time that I went mad at attacking our ship?
I am excited about Fazil's lecture. He will share the wisdom of the universe.
Nonsense. You've already learned everything there is to know. More will be discovered.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya? The poet. Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
The translator? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعاً.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These Houts of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed Ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace.
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that refuse to look at it. This is about you.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
That astronomer might be one. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance. Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have
a lover of poetry, nothing.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much.
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blue.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman. Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemy. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today, I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah as idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They are dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyya. I need to hunt him down.
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
أتعرف تلك المشكلة عن تقلبات الحصص التموينية؟ يشق علي تذكر الإجابة.
How exciting. But do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Lend me your eyes. Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all.
I'm aware of no such location.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samarra.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden...
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there...
Thank you. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before...
What are you...
Those who...
Let me get...
I've lost Uncle's greatest word.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can use my
greatest
weapons
word.
again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork? I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib. Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part 2.
I'll finish you! Inspector! What? Not here! Oh my God! Safer too.
This key could be useful.
Especially after the murder in the library. What's this?
This looks like a hidden entrance. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Hold on! Remember you slowly. Hey! Come on!
What? Is someone trying to keep us busy?
Nobody's putting in that thing. Not ever.
Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers. Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers.
Don't lose your next time.
If there is a problem, we'll be ready.
Hold on.
Hey!
Get up.
Show your... I know you're there. What? Who? Problem. Feel it.
Ah, shit!
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. What have they done to these people? Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Please, take me back there. I don't belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder? We called this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. Get back to the inn. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory. No question about it. Fazil was neck-deep in the Order.
Basim Ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. This light. These sounds.
Unlike you, Nihal.
You call yesterday the past, and this jinni of yours. This repulsive shadow that crushes your chest. Has it crawled back into the...
No. Sometimes. Even in the day.
This is part of your reality. I am a part of your reality too.
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done...
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. One last thing. Arib. Was she... involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant. Good to see you.
Well met.
What new wonders have you...
Be my guest. Is that it?
If you can improve this in any way...
Here's what I have. Seen enough?
Your help is invaluable.
So long.